Ladies and gentlemen, there is so much to talk about. For example, Stu Ostro is showing us that Beaumont, Texas got 10 inches of rain in less than 4 hours, and that caused some flooding. My number one obsession right now is Invest 90L. That's officially its name. It will eventually be called Subtropical Tropical Storm Depression Hurricane Arthur. Steve Coppertino. Just your seasonal reminder that the 3KM NAM is about as useful as a screen door on a submarine when it comes to the tropics. And this is my seasonal reminder that in 2018, 99% of professional meteorologists said that Hurricane Michael would not become a hurricane 5 days out. And they were wrong. It became a Category 5 hurricane. And I called that one accurately. And so we are watching the tropics like a freaking hawk, man. Because Venus just went retrograde yesterday. And coincidentally, Hurricane Michael happened 5 days after Venus went retrograde in 2018. So for all of 2020, we have been on the watch out for some type of tropical development within a 1 week window of Venus going retrograde. And this storm fits that exact bill. Zip zap, pow bang. How about the Massachusetts wicked tornadoes, worst accent ever, that are possible tomorrow night for Scranton, Binghamton, Kingston, Hartford, New Haven, Albany. You can read Boston. Oh, hail, pounding Colorado. Like me, Comet Atlas refuses to die. Bum 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 bum. Happy birthday, George Lucas. That mask. What it do, girl? Typhoon Vongfong is a major threat to the Philippines as it is rapidly intensifying, and 73 wildfires burning across 10,000 acres in Florida. So yeah, it's quite a Mayday. And today's the first day. Okay, Pluto went retrograde on the 27th of April. And then Saturn went retrograde on like the 12th of May. And then Venus went retrograde on the 13th of May. And Jupiter went retrograde today. So things are crazy. And this is going to be a wild and crazy month. And this is Trigger Weather's view of Oklahoma yesterday. That's pretty beautiful, magnificent, and spectacular. It's quite a storm. Mother Nature, you never know what she's going to do. And in 2020, everybody has guru-itis, where they are the ultimate guru on everything, and they know what is going to happen now and in the future. And I'm just recommending everybody be prepared, be aware, and stay on defense for pretty much everything, because it's 2020, bro, and everything is possible, and especially with Mother Nature. Mother Nature can humble you and us all. And so I believe Arthur will end up being a Category 1 hurricane. You know, that's my opinion. I've watched Vongfong rapidly intensify. It falls right in the 7-day window. So the quote-unquote bad news is that, yeah, I think it'll be a hurricane. But I think hopefully it'll end up being a fish storm and won't hurt anybody. This is the latest GFS, straight off the hot presses. And you can see what I believe the atmospheric defense team is doing is what they did last year. They separate most of the convection or the rain from the low itself. That doesn't allow it to form or gain much strength if it is a danger to land. So if it makes landfall, it's going to be quite a bit of a mess, but it shouldn't get to Cat 5. But like I'm saying, there were 3 months I've warned everybody about. I warned everybody about January. We got hit with the plague. I've been warning everybody about May, and it was pretty much the May warning was after Venus goes retrograde. So we are now in that zone. And then the next warning is for October. So it's best for everybody to stay prepared and expect 2020 to continue to get more 2020er. Because look at this thing. As much as atmospheric defense may be blowing it around, it is still fighting to connect back to that other low that is moving in. Can you see that? And then what is more distressing here is in like 48 hours on the map, we're seeing some more heavy rain for Texas. See the purple? The purple means more heavy rain. So as Beaumont got 10 inches today, Houston could be getting some heavy rain in the next few days. But see how closely this is coming to the outer banks of North Carolina. So it's definitely worth watching. And 996 on this map makes it only 2 millibars away from being hurricane strength. So you got this situation popping off and dropping off now. And then we got this situation popping off and dropping off tomorrow with a chance of straight line winds or tornadoes in these areas. And then check out for day 3, that giant rain section. Man, a whole lot of people are going to get wet. And no, Susan and the cool kids on the West Coast, I have not forgot about you. You guys are going to be getting wet too. Everybody's going to be getting in on this. And even the snow weenies are going to get fluffed up with some snow in Montana and Idaho, possibly some ice. But where you're seeing the red is a chance for tornadic activity. So we got a chance for tornadic activity in Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, and then all those northeast states I've never visited, but hope to one day if things ever calm down. Though I don't expect major travel to return until 2022. And then the tip of Florida is going to be more than just the tip. As you can see, the heavy green. So, yeah, we have definitely entered the very interesting parts of May. And to make it even more interesting on a personal level, I overspent way big at the grocery store when I went to the grocery store the other day to stock up for 2 months. So, oops. Okay, so, and these maps are kind of sketchy right now because no maps warned me or us that Beaumont was going to get 10 inches of rain. Because if that were going to happen, they would have had to pick the yellow color, and we never even got close to past the ready red. So they predicted about 2 or 3 inches, and we got 10. So that is what you can expect out of May, to be just filled with surprises across the board. Isn't that exciting? So yeah, everybody, we're totally on May Day alert. But it still feels like they are geoengineering for defensive purposes. Now, I mean, watch the big incremental pushes, and then even watch as soon as boom. And we watched it happen all last hurricane season. So my gut feeling is we don't really have to worry about this storm, but I would highly recommend every single person being prepared, especially if you were going to be up on the Northeast, for some major surprises, because the initial runs of this model showed it hitting New York. Although it had it hitting as a sloppy tropical storm, you know, I want to remind people again that with Hurricane Michael, which came 5 days after the Venus retrograde, nobody thought it was going to be a hurricane. And so I said, I got the Jedi feeling a day or two ago where I said, it's going to be a hurricane or a subtropical storm of the hurricane pressure. Like right now, 990 would make it clearly a hurricane or hurricane pressure. So, and meteorologists will admit they're bad at predicting intensities. And last year I didn't do so hot either. But I'm just saying, I wouldn't be, although the water up here is super cold, but I think there are factors other than just heat that lead to intensification, as we've watched a lot of storms up near Greenland get up to like category 3 pressure, which shouldn't happen in super cold water. So yeah, Mayday, be prepared for a whole lot of surprises, bro. Like I wasn't expecting a shoot ton of major Floridian fires happening, and there have been a lot of fires happening over the last 48 hours. Southwest Florida brush fire closes Alligator Alley, prompts evacuations. And then we got a well-marked low has formed over Bob, likely strengthens to a depression, and can get stronger. And it looks like it's going to make landfall in Bangladesh and India. Typhoon Vongfong, also called Ambo Foe, is a cyclone because everybody likes to be confusing, I guess, is making landfall in the Philippines. Whether Twitter's been going crazy nuts over these crazy cut-off upper-level low toilet bowls or whatever, you know. Like I said, the weather is definitely doing some weird things, and that we're going to see some wild, wild weather in May. And then we got more bad boys in the pipe. And then we're checking out the backside of the sun as we've got our next big sunspot coming. But yeah, some areas around Beaumont, Texas received over 10 inches of rainfall since noon today. And nobody was predicting 10 inches. The awesome BGs point out that the NAM has drawn it up as a Cat 2, and then people are laughing at it, but I'm like, yeah, I have said I'm pretty sure this is definitely going to be a hurricane. Where it's going to go, hopefully it's going out to sea. Hopefully atmospheric defense will keep up the great job, but I'm saying on intensity, where it goes, nobody knows. And man, these sundogs are definitely getting more vivid and amazing. Please remember, when the sun acts weird, earth weather acts weird, and people kind of lose their minds. So, I need you to be cool. Hey man, I can't judge Elon Musk. If aliens forced me to choose between making out with Billie Eilish or Taylor Swift, I would choose Billie Eilish 100% of the time. But as far as I know, Elon's made out with both of them now. And I don't ever want to follow Elon, so now I can never kiss Billie. Alas! Science is now baffled at what the sun is doing right now in stereo A. So we're looking at the backside of the sun, and we're getting some pretty major sunspots on the backside, so they're not calling it a sunspot yet, but it is exciting. Because when sunspots face us, I get a bunch of energy, and I get happy. Technically, I've been very sad today. Did you notice during this video? Okay, great. So yeah, I guess I've just become a grumpy old man yelling at people to unite with absolutely no romantic prospects. And, you know, that's cool. And thank you, Garrett Harvey. So yeah, this is Florida. Oh, another thing, with all the planets retrograde, it seems like people have gotten extra bitchier and more apt to fight or argue. And man, it's 2020. There's no real reason to argue. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, with so much going on, yeah, we should unite. We should work together. Man, you know. Anyway, so yeah, it's officially hurricane season. And I didn't really get any sleep in the first 5.5 months because I was so busy covering that other thing. And I covered it like a champion, by the way. It was super accurate the whole time. Okay, so I'll be probably not getting any sleep, and I'll be doing my breast to give you guys great information. I love you. Talk to you soon. You're the best. I love you. Can I have a good luck kiss? Okay, thanks. God bless everyone. Stay cool. I bet I'm talking to you in the near future. Peace out.